is this just varsity?
Right now. Hi, welcome to Whaler Football JV edition. I'm John Stanton. Today with me in the booth is a former Whaler, an NCAA athlete, and also my daughter Caroline. Although neither one of those sports she played was football, we're gonna give it our best. And on camera, as always, Scott Capizzo. We're watching the captains out in the field for the coin toss against Martha's Vineyard. Whaler JVs are 10-0, looking to end the season up undefeated with a win against the Vineyarders. That would be a very cool way for them to finish up their JV career.
Yeah. Would be cool.
You have to say more than yeah. If you're going to be the color commentator, you have to say more than yeah.
Yeah.
Out there, I can see 3 of the 4. So help me out here, Scott. Okay. That's out there with for the coin toss. Looks like Corey Ryder, number 51, Quinn Town, and quarterback JV Gambaroni. And I see out there also number 81, who is
that's Quinn Town.
Okay.
And then you've got number 31, who's the Perry kid, and I'm not sure of his first name off the bat.
Is he the youngest?
He is the youngest. Cody, no.
No. Cody is
Cody's
the
a
oldest.
former superstar.
Yeah. He was a Nantucket scholar, like me.
Well, we'll try to figure out.
We'll see.
We'll try to figure. We're up here without rosters. Fortunately, Scott's been shooting every game for Geno TV, and so we're going to try to give it.
I mean, this team has been really fun to watch all season long. They've been lighting up the other teams. They're undefeated.
Whalers won the toss. They're going to elect to receive the ball.
Oh, they're going to shake
Beautiful
hands.
day for football out here. Blue sky, puffy clouds. Post-Thanksgiving. I don't think, is this the first post-Thanksgiving Vineyard game we've ever had?
It's the only one I know of.
Both teams getting all riled up, ready to smash into each other. Morgan Perry. That's.
Thank you. We can edit that out.
We do no editing. There's no editing here at TV. It's just mistakes and all.
Off the cuff.
So this kick-up brought to you, let's mention some of our fine sponsors. AK ACK Screen and Window Repair, At a Glance Window Treatments, Brock Insurance, Congdon and Coleman Insurance, Cowboys Meat Market, David Goodman Tile, Don Allen's Auto Center, where I got my truck. I think we all got our trucks there.
Yeah, I got a car there.
Downy Flake, best donuts in America.
Yeah.
Fairgrounds Restaurant, Harbor Fuel Oil Company, Hingham Savings Bank, Humphreys Electric, The Inquirer and Mirror, all your news and sports needs. You can also go online at act.net and to the Whaler Pride section, I believe, if you look at the pictures and you can order one if you're one of your sons, or
They got a real great photo
if it's field
gallery
hockey, one of your daughters, yeah.
for athletes.
Island Variety, Island Carpets, Island Lumber, Island Variety.
Island
Is it a law that
Pharmacy.
you have to put Island in front of your name?
You wouldn't know it's an island otherwise.
You wouldn't know it's an island if you don't do that. Killing Real Estate. All right, we're getting ready for the kick now. And here we go for the first ever Saturday after Thanksgiving. I like this a lot better. We all had our Thanksgiving, and now we can keep the party rolling with a little Whaler football on Saturday. Deep kick.
Picks up the ball.
I mean,
That's a nice run.
nice, found a nice, stayed on his feet,
Oh, look.
making a cut to the middle.
Getting up to the 50-yard line.
Some flags in the play, took it over to 50. A very
Nice,
nice,
well
a
done.
very nice return. Found some blocking up the middle till about the 30, and then made it on his own.
Yeah, look at me. He was able to hold off the tackle for a couple of yards, too.
Face mask against the Vineyarders, and so that's going to be 15 yards. Tacked on to that great return, and the Whalers are in great position to start this one off on the 34-yard line. Deep in Vineyard territory.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
That was an exciting
It's a great
start.
start to the game.
This is a Whaler JV team that has both size and speed and a big offensive line. They can play power football.
Handoff.
Oh, the Whalers saw that one coming and got in the back. It's tough when the Vineyard got in the backfield before the tackle. If they're in with the handoff, you know it's tough. The Vineyard defense doing a good job there. That was David Wallace, number 39. We were talking with head coach Travis Lombardi earlier, and he said that they brought up, this kid's a freshman, 39. He's going to play fullback in their double slot offense. Eighth grade.
What?
He's an eighth grader, 39.
Wow.
He's a big kid, and
Some skill
here we
he's
go.
got.
Minnesota New England Patriots, no backfield, no backs.
Let's go see.
Zambroni is dropped down again. Lots of white and purple shirts around him, and you know, Whaler offensive line needs to do a better job than that. Too many Vineyards in the backfield.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pick it up if they want to make any good use of that first start.
Gonna be third down and long.
Vineyards have a nose tackle, a kid nose tackle on the JVs there, number 59. We don't know his name because we don't have rosters, but we'll find out for you later from the Vineyard TV crew over there. But he is a big kid.
It looks like his name should be the Crusher. And it looks like his size is all he's got. Oof.
The pass play. Ruled out of bounds. Going to bring up fourth down.
So Whaler's gonna have one more chance at
We have one more crack at it.
Moving
They
the
are
chains a
in.
bit.
I think they're in four down. Oh, they're going to kick.
in fourth down.
16 to go.
See if they can put the Vineyard in some bad field position. A couple of Whalers trying to get off the field in time. They're going to have to keep moving. They get a penalty.
On the play.
Jogging off the field
Oh.
is not a good idea when there's too many guys on the field.
Not at all. That kid should have been sprinting.
Be a 5-yard penalty.
So it's going to be 5 yards, pushing back 5 yards. A little room to punt, Scott says. Always optimistic. That's from a whole lifetime of hearing it from his dad, Coach Vito Capizzo. Always trying to make something good out of a penalty. Good snap. It's off a kick.
Nice kick.
End over end.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, you're going to stop it before it takes a
Down.
Vineyard bounce, and that is at the 24-yard line. So not bad possession for the
Yeah.
Vineyarders. You really want to try to get them back, you know, behind the 10, say, around the 5 would have been nice. But
Yeah.
now we'll see what this Vineyard offense can do and what the Whaler defense can do. Whaler's got a couple of big guys up front as well. They got Nick Correa, number 58, and Robert Brett Schneider, who's number 70 up there.
Nick Correa, is that
That's
Terrell's
Terrell's
brother?
his oldest
Wow, all right,
brother,
so
out
he's got some
playing
big
football
shoes
for
to fill.
UMass. So it's a whole
Terrell's,
family of big
Terrell's
football
up in,
players.
up in UMass with Von Beckford.
Yep, Devon Beckford and Terrell. Terrell's redshirted this year, I hear.
Nice.
But both have good careers in front of
Great.
them. Nice play on
Excited to get
defense.
some Whalers up playing Division I.
David Wallace, the 8th grader, saw that one coming. He's
He's a gentle giant, is what he is.
really.
Yep. Sweetest kid, but when he gets on the field, he's as mean as a whip.
That's good.
Well, they got him
where it
playing
counts.
sort of an outside linebacker slot. He just looks like, some people look like football players. He just looks like out there, looks like a football player. Was it handoff the other way from the Vineyard, and that's stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Nice gang tackle by the Whalers.
Vineyard's not going anywhere.
Ryder in there, Gambroni. Ryder comes from some football lineage as well. His dad, I can remember going up to Patriots practice to see his dad when he was when he was drafted by the Pats out of
Third down for you, Nantucket.
Tulane University. Broken play. Whalers trying to hunt the Vineyard
There you
quarterback
go.
down. They get him.
Whalers take him down.
Both teams
I
so
don't think
far
that's
with a
behind the line of
lot
scrimmage.
of defenders around every tackle, which says to me that both teams pursue well, very fast. But it also says that neither offensive lines are stopping anybody.
It's cold out there. Right
It is
now.
cold. But you know, you hit a few people and it gets warmer.
That's right.
Play it down on the field. Looks like that Vineyard quarterback, number 8. Again, we don't have a roster, JV roster. Often we don't have a varsity. If I remember correctly, I haven't been up here in the booth for a while, but if I remember correctly, traditionally we either don't have a roster or have one with all the wrong numbers and names on it. And you wouldn't want to change tradition.
Just like a Vineyard kid got hurt.
A little ankle.
Yeah.
Ankle breaker.
Well,
Getting a little, get some help
Little
off the
ankle
field. I hate
twist.
to see that first series. Have the kid's debut over. But
Fourth down and 20 to go.
does look like an ankle. Maybe he'll be back.
D for the Whalers.
4th and 20. Whalers are 10-0. These kids have been playing, you know, these freshmen and even now 8th graders, they've been playing together since the Boys Club days. Boys Club program over the last few years has gotten a lot better. I mean, it was good already, but it got very, very, very good over the last 3 or 4 years. Uh-oh. Whalers recover, though.
This team actually hasn't lost a game in 3 years.
Playing together.
Yep.
wow.
In every sport. They're undefeated in basketball, lacrosse, and football.
The JV program.
The JV
This,
program.
this freshman class right
Freshman.
here.
Wow. That is great.
But they play together around with like some of the 7th and 9th and 10th graders. 8th graders, I should say.
Yeah, it really makes a difference when you got that chemistry with your teammates.
Well, Brian Ryder, you know, they have a great program down at the Boys Club, and they've been coaching these kids. I've been filming them since the 2nd grade, and I really watched them evolve into.
That's
Brian
incredible.
coaching them over there.
Brian was coaching for
Mike
the
Conley was coaching for a while, wasn't he? Former varsity coach here.
Yeah, Paul Boucher.
So holds on to it.
That was a
It's not so.
that
Not
was a
so hot
mishandle.
right there.
That was a classic mishandle. Quarterback Gambroni almost looked like the snap took him by surprise, and then he was lucky to hang on to it. Vineyard defense again in the Whaler backfield.
That's why I don't always like that shotgun.
Merchandise.
Yeah, it's a thing though. No, it's in vogue, as they say.
It's a shock.
When the quarterback steps back, we'll pause here, station identification, while we tell our color person what the shotgun is. When the quarterback steps back, he doesn't put his hands under the center.
It's a long snap.
It's a long snap to
long
him.
snap. Yeah. Yeah. Could be easily mishandled.
Too many things can go wrong.
Yes.
You gotta keep your focus.
So many things can go wrong.
My hockey coach would say, lost the focus, lack of discipline.
Well, like I said, we talked to, I went down and was on the field talking to Coach Lombardi, and he said that, you know, Gambroni gives him an edge, you know, because he can throw well and he runs well, and so this whole offense is sort of based on the ability to play power football when they need to, and then the ability to sort of set the pace with power football, and then go to an air game. So Coach Lombardi was happy with that setup.
This team will catch you sleeping.
Wallace dragging the Vineyard defense with him. Back to gain of about 6. Nice run by Wallace, and he has dragged 3 or 4 Vineyard tacklers with him.
This team has a lot of weapons. Quinn Town is on offense and defense, but on offense he gets open and he's got nice hands for a big kid. And Travis Denby can run and throw and catch as well. So a lot of these players are multi-talented, multitask.
And it has always been that way with Whaler football. As long as I've been here watching it. I mean, you know, the kids could sort of had the football skills as opposed to just be a big guy who's knocking someone backwards. Although that's always handy. But it's, you know, a lot of the players here, the kids here over the years had you know, real solid football skills.
I mean, that goes back to the Boys Club and the feeder program.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd down here. Whalers would dearly love to have an offensive drive that keeps going. Sort of a power I backfield.
There we
Denby.
go. Get a nice break.
Pretty close to a 1st down. They were about 15 yards out. Be 4th and 5, but I think they'll punt this one. That was a nice play. They moved big number 51 into the backfield for an extra blocker.
I think they're going for it.
That'd be a gutsy move.
Bold move. Sets the tone though. There's a
Yeah.
big rivalry here.
You got to
Sets
take
the tone
away
if
their
it
hope
works.
early on.
As Dick Herman always says, sets the tone if it works. But they're going to go for it.
Let's see.
Again, they got the big, they got number 81, number 51 in a block in the backfield, full house backfield. So this is going to be a keeper.
Oh,
Written up as a keeper, Gambroni, but he doesn't make it. And Vineyard linebacker, defensive back, number 10, boy, he came out there and strung that one out nice and set the edge and made the tackle. So good defense again by the Vineyard. And they'll have the ball on the 40.
Probably should have punted.
Probably should have punted. It's very easy to coach them up here in the booth.
That's the first time I've ever seen him go over center like that, though, this season. That was a new play.
The new play they drew up there in the dirt on the sideline. Little pitch to the outside. Whalers again. Nice pursuit. There's going to be a flag on the play.
and we got a player down.
Whalers have a player down.
It looks like
He is
Nick Correa or Bobby.
he's not moving.
Yeah, one of the big guys.
All right.
Wilson.
We got the trainer right out there.
Coach, they got Dr. Lepre out there as well. So
Looks like it
looking
might
at his
be
ankle.
foot
It might be an
injury.
ankle.
It's a chop block. It's a 15
Oh,
yard.
chop block,
could be
and
a
they are
knee.
dangerous. It could be a knee, could be an ankle.
Replay the down.
Be too bad if it was a.
1st and 25.
That's Nick Correa.
That's too bad because he is if he has to go out of the game, he is a force in the middle of that line on offense and defense.
Absolutely. More chop block.
You come at something like this.
Oh, look, he's a big boy, too. They're having trouble getting him up. He's in the 300-plus group category.
Wow.
They got him and Bobby Brettstein are well over 300 pounds each, number 70 and number 58.
That's big for
Yeah.
for high school. That's big.
Big high school.
That'd be big at Boston College. Well, they're limping off the field, and hopefully it's just a sprain or just a hurt, you know, just a bang, and they can get back.
Yeah.
But it's going to be 1st down for the Whalers. Oh no, it's going to be 1st and long for the Vineyarders here.
First to 25.
Vineyard ball.
First
Yep.
and 25. That's also known as 1st in a long time.
First in Cumbies.
1st and coming. All right. Vineyard quarterback in a shotgun, single running back. Receivers out wide to both sides. Gets the snap, trips on this side. He's looking over here, completes a pass. Whalers take them down, gain of a couple, if that. That was sort of a New England Patriots first down throw. He had 3 yards.
Denby and Morgan Perry on those tackles.
Whalers do a good job. Whaler defense does a good job bottling people up on the outside.
Yeah, they're certainly holding back the Vineyard well. And that's what you got to do when your offense is failing. Defense got to make up.
So far, it's been a real defensive game here.
Yeah.
Sure has, with 2 minutes to go before the end of the first quarter. Still no score, but a well-played defensive play on both sides.
Yeah.
Oh, a little counter play. Denby makes a tackle,
let's see if
misses
31
it.
can get him.
Knocked out of
there we
bounds here by number 31.
Yeah.
Short of a first down again by about 6 yards.
Run out of bounds by Morgan Perry.
So it's going to be 3rd and 6, which is a reasonable. When you start at 1st and 25, 3rd and 6 is a reasonable.
Not too
position
bad.
to be
Not
in.
too shabby.
Not bad.
No, let's call it more than. Let's call it 3rd and 8.
Jack Slayton on that carry.
It's like they ran right over that hole that Nicky Career was.
Would have been
filling
in.
up.
Yeah.
Handoff and
And they tried again and brought down by
Well done,
the big
Whalers.
freshman and by.
on the stop.
Yeah, by number 39, the big 8th grader, and number 34. Good tackle. You like it when you see 2 or more blue shirts on a tackle. You know, when you're on, it just shows that people are being active defensively and not just standing around waiting for someone else to make a play.
That was always a textbook Nantucket gang tackle.
Gang tackle. And a punt. Whalers don't look like they're getting back, but his punt. Slowly getting back. Must know something that I don't about the kicker. And now they're getting back to try to chase. It goes out of bounds at the 30.
Number 4 was looked like he was ready.
Out of bounds.
Reading it some.
The 28-yard line.
All right, so the Whaler.
Guess they
Minute
knew it
left
was
here
going to
and
be
a-
out of bounds.
Well, both of these teams know everything about each other at this point in the season. So
Sure.
must have knew they didn't have a big foot. The punter did not have a big foot.
That's the can be the biggest threat to a team though. When you think you know your opponent too much, you're not just going to play your game. You got to be careful of that.
All right. Jim Brony brings his team out. Empty backfield. But this is a keeper too. He gets some nice blocks on the outside.
Oh, that's a nice
Slips it,
dodge.
makes the corner. And he's got a first down.
Not
That
too
might be
bad.
the
There we
first,
go.
first
Is that
down
first
of the
down?
game on either side.
All right, Whalers. Maybe
I
we'll
like
pull
the way
something
they
out in the
spread
last
the
minute.
Vineyards defense out on that play.
And they did a good job blocking on the outside, those receivers too. And that was one thing Coach Travis Lombardi was talking about before the game, that Gambaroni is a threat to run. And in fact, when there's a broken play, he's good at making something from nothing. That one, of course, wasn't broken. It was well designed and played out exactly, I think, as they were hoping. So, 1st and 10. It took up until 33 seconds left in the first quarter to get a first down from either the Whalers or the Vineyards.
Like, see if the Whalers can give us something to wrap up the quarter with.
Well, wide receiver
taken down,
run
85.
play 85.
Right
He gets
on his
taken down
back.
hard, short of the line of scrimmage.
Bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 11. Now that play
Khalid
didn't fool.
Liburd.
Khalid
Khalid
Liburd.
Liburd.
Well, Vineyard linebackers looked like they knew what Khalid was going to do as soon as he got the ball. Sometimes those plays that are slow to set up. If you have an active, defense that's got some speed, those plays that are slow to set up are tough.
Especially the way the Vineyards defense is filling up those holes right now.
Right.
End of the first quarter, so let's make some money here.
Some ads going.
We'll talk to some of our sponsors: Killen Real Estate, Lindsay Inc., Madaket Marine,
Matchup Saturday.
Martin Bork Painting.
I think that's
Nantucket-
Burke.
I think it's Bork.
Burke?
Nantucket Airlines, Nantucket Booster Club, Nantucket Civic League, Nantucket Electric. It may be Bork or Burke. I guarantee that our colleague up in the booth for the varsity game doesn't pronounce it either way. Nantucket Electric, Nantucket Insurance, Santos Rubbish Removal, the Sea Grill, Stove Engineering, TA Construction. Brock Insurance wants to wish each and every student the very best year. Brock Insurance is here to provide you with all your insurance needs. Call 508-228-0104.
Oh, I have Brock Insurance.
Yeah, of
no,
course you do. Or just
real
walk
great.
downtown to their office. You'll see them down there.
Always there.
15 minutes. Although as I get older, I get more of a chicken to fly on a little plane. You can get to Hyannis in 15 minutes from Nantucket on Nantucket Airlines.
Oh, do they have those new planes now? I heard they're real nice.
Well, okay, we've heard
They
they have
got
new
some
planes
new
and they're real
planes.
nice. But they go, looks like every
it
hour
might not
and a
be
half,
them. You,
all day.
you know, there's always. I don't take the plane much either.
But you should. Don't feel like us.
Oh, it's only because I wish I did more.
All right. Little middle screen set up, you know. Again, the Vineyard just knew, it was like they knew the play, standing right behind the big guy, 39, whose name I'll remember probably when it's too late when the game's over. Wallace.
Both teams seem to be playing a little flat right now.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
What is it? We need a game changer. We need someone to get in there and shake it up.
The Whalers lost freshman Keenan Phillips as he was taken up to the varsity, really running back. And
maybe this is the game changer we're looking for.
what a catch.
Oh!
No, almost.
Right through the arms.
Right, nice
Unlucky.
try, nice throw.
Right to number 81.
81.
Quintown.
And he will surprise you as well.
He is.
As the game goes on, he makes big plays and he has wonderful hands. Such a big guy, you don't think he's going to have such nice finesse, but it's there.
And fast. He got behind that Vineyard defense. End over ender.
Get it.
Took a Vineyard bounce. After Whalers finally stopped the ball from heading back toward their goal. Ball is going to be on the 40.
They got a fresh ball in there. They change up the balls all the time?
Sometimes.
New ball.
The team uses their own ball.
Ah, okay. It's interesting.
I'm never sure why, but. All right, well, both kickers, both punters getting a workout today. We're here in the
punting
second
game.
quarter of the JV game, the first Saturday after Thanksgiving, Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket tilt. A little pitch to the outside. Whalers trying to pursue.
See if you can take him down.
Way over in the corner, we saw number 2.
Ran him off the field.
O'Connor.
We saw number 2, who we think's O'Connor, and we don't know his first name. But he did a good job. He got that.
Oh, JT Gambaroni.
Was that Gambaroni number 2?
Gambaroni.
Okay. I guess we should have known the quarterback, but he did a very good job setting the edge on that play. They sent a receiver out to block him, and he stood the receiver up and held him there. Made the running back cut to the inside. And even though there was a gain of about 6, it could have been more.
And Denby was there as well to close the door, if you will. That's it.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, Whalers in there. Nice tackle. I like that. I like that tackle when you see a running back on his back. But the big tight end and defensive end in town were in there fast.
I'm telling you, this team will surprise you. You think that they're not playing well. You think they're not playing well, and then all of a sudden they'll start clicking. and it's, you know, it's game on or game over for the other team. But when you play the Vineyard, you never know.
Never know. Anything can happen, and often does. All right, 3rd and about 8. Now they're up the middle, handoff.
Oh,
Whoa,
42,
big
taken
tackle.
down solidly.
All right, we need to
by,
find out who that is.
That
because
was
that
number
was a tackle
34.
worth-
Just laid him
Number
on his
34.
back. I could hear
Who was
a
that?
crack or something.
We
in
don't
there.
know.
Oof.
Scott's shaking his
rough.
head. We don't know, but we need to find his name because that was the tackle of the
Great
game
job,
so
34,
far.
with the pink socks
That
on.
was a real tackle.
Wow.
Beautiful hit.
All right, so Vinny's going to kick once again. Defensive struggle. We'll see, you know, in the past, some of these defensive struggles have opened up and been like an old AFC game in the second half where everybody's scoring. So we'll see what happens. Low snap.
We'll see.
Nice kick.
All right, great
And
catch.
Brony's going to take it,
Oh,
and there's
take
going to be a
it
flag
down.
on the
Yeah.
play.
It looked like some ripping. That was
You
a
got to
solid
give him
tackle.
enough room to catch the ball, I think.
Or maybe a high tackle. Could be either one.
Their own 30.
We'll see what the call is. Well, it's going to be in the Whalers' favor, I believe.
Or did he didn't call fair catch, right?
No, I don't think he called a fair catch.
Let's see.
No, he didn't call a fair catch. Oh, maybe they were just marking the ball.
Yeah, I think so.
They were just marking
no
the ball.
call
It
on
was going to
that.
be 1st
Fair
and 10
catch.
for the Whalers at the 35-yard line.
Oh, we got a cannon. Unlucky.
Headed for Travis Denby.
Airing it out again, that time to Denby, and just overthrew him. Man, there's a man-on-man coverage there. It looked like if he threw it a little underneath, he had Denby. You know, the Vineyard was making sure they were playing what's called center field sometimes. He was making sure that even if you catch the ball, you're not getting behind me to catch it. And,
The prevent.
And Whalers starting to show their ear game off a little bit here after a long first quarter of the ground game. All right, one man in motion. Ball goes to the big guy again up the middle, and he's stopped hard.
Jeez.
Just barely making it back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 9.
It'll be 3rd and 9.
That's like a Pats move. They're always trying to right before a touchdown. They're like a few yards from the goal line, and they always get that little guy trying to barrel him up. I don't know how I feel about it. As a non-football expert, I like to see the big throws.
Oh yeah, well, I think you'll see one now. 3rd and 9. My guess is you'll see one aired out right now. High snap. Rolling out. He's going to keep
look
it. Yeah, makes a couple.
Brody and the keeper, a gain of only
Not
about
too bad,
That
though.
looks like a broken play to me. A high snap, and Jambroni, who has we've heard of before,
broken play
is
expert.
good at making something out of a broken play, and that time just couldn't do it. Gain of a few, and it is going to be the kicking team on the field again.
They're having trouble getting around that gigantic front line there. That big dude. Look like Igor.
Up. Delay game.
Too many field.
Too many men on the field.
illegal substitution on Nantucket. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
And it's a shame to have those penalties on avoidable errors.
Those what do you call in tennis? Unforced errors.
Mental mistakes.
Yeah.
Punt is away.
High kick, end over end, take it on the 45.
See if they
One
can come
missed
out.
tackle.
Oh, wow. 20's
Uh-oh,
getting some
Vineyards,
yardage.
he could go all the way.
And it looks like he
And it
is.
is going to be 6-0 Master
Wow.
Vineyard on a
He just slipped right through.
60-yard punt return. we'll call it a 55-yard punt return. Several Whalers had chances to bring him down and missed tackles. And once about the 30-yard line, he got to the outside and
He was
was
in full
off
sprint.
to the races. Nothing but God's green earth between him and the goal line. And it is 6-0 Vineyard at 5:57 mark in the second quarter here at Vito Capizzo Stadium.
Those arm tackles will kill you every single time.
Arm tackles will kill you, especially on punts where the runner has a head of steam up before you get to him. All right. We need going for the 2-point conversion. They got it. And it is 8-0.
All right, now the Whalers really got something to play for.
5:57.
They got
Gonna
something
have
to
to
play
pick
for.
it up.
Some teams play better when they're
Yeah.
a little behind.
Some teams need to
Vineyard 8.
get a little fire under their butts. And
Let's hope that was it.
But often these games are the defensive battles too. Come down to special teams, and that was it. That was a mistake on the special team, Whalers special team.
Yeah.
Good punt team. They could have bottled that up well inside the 50,
Cost them a
and
touchdown.
didn't do, and it cost them a touchdown. And now they're behind 8-0.
should read some of these.
You want to read some?
I can't read.
All right. So as we get ready for the kickoff, Matticat Reen is a 5-star rating for the 6th year in a row. Hurricane season here. Are you ready? Matticat Marine 508-228-1163. And Cowboys, Nantucket's best deli.
Oh man, they got some great meat there.
They do have some good looking meat
love-
there. The Cowboys.
They're at 7 Bayberry Court, 508-228-8766.
All right. This kickoff brought to you by the Inquiring Mirror newspaper. For all your news and entertainment and sports, pick up the Inquiring Mirror on Thursday morning. Or Nantucket Today, the Islands magazine. And the magazine Islanders Read. There are other magazines, but the magazine Islanders Read is Nantucket Today. All right.
See.
Vineyard kickoff, not a great kick.
Low kick.
Whalers going to cover it up wisely, and they will have the ball on the 35. So good field position for the Whalers.
Not too shabby.
Shane O'Connor, that's number 1. That's who I was thinking of before.
All right.
Shane O'Connor, number 1.
He's
He's the
Pound for pound, he's the toughest guy out there.
and also good football intelligence because the temptation is to pick that one up and run with it. And anything that's tough to handle in the beginning, you're better off just staying down on it. Get your team good field position. Whalers going to see if they can tie this one up. I think they would dearly love in the next 5 minutes and 50 seconds to tie this one up before halftime.
Oh, yeah. They're going to need a drive here.
You don't want to let the other team have the momentum going into the locker room.
no. Not at all.
Handoff. David Wallace.
Oh, there we go.
Wallace
We got a
through the
big
middle.
break.
Wallace powers his way, gets over midfield, and he gets to the
Man.
45. He went through fast.
He was standing
That
for
big
a good-
nose tackle stood up.
Good,
Instead
wow.
of making a move, he stood straight up and tried to wrestle. Wallace got past him, and then he shook off a couple of tackles. He's a big
Yeah,
kid
he
for
is
an
a
eighth
big
grader.
kid.
And he got down to the
Wow.
45, and it is another first down for the Whalers. The Whalers, although they're
Look at
losing 8-0,
Whalers.
have the only 2 first downs in the game.
Let's make good use of them.
Okay. Trying to keep it moving. It's like Korea's back.
Another handoff.
39. Oof.
Makes 5
He
before he
just
stood up. Nice
hit a bit
tackle
of
by
a
number
wall.
78 there for the Vineyards. Well, Betancourt his name is, but Wallace made another 5 yards, a hard inside running. Whalers getting a little rhythm going here.
Gosh, that 59 is on the Vineyard comically larger than the rest of his teammates.
All right, Giambroni's got Wallace next to him in the backfield in shotgun formation. Receivers split wide to both sides. Giambroni's going to keep it himself. Gets over and it looks like he's got the first down. That was a nicely called play and nicely set up. Looks like it's going to be another first down for the Whalers at the 35-yard line.
Keeping the chains
Whalers
moving.
actually keeping
Not
the
too
chains
bad. Oh.
Timeout. Martha's Vineyard.
Timeout. We got him scared. Look at that.
All right, this timeout brought to you by the Sea Grill. That's where all the locals go to a great fish and excellent seafood. I don't know about all the locals, but I go there quite often, and the food is excellent. EJ and Robin, big parts of this athletic, the athletics here in Nantucket, a big part of the community. That's on Sparks Avenue. Give them a call at 508-325-5700 or www.theseagrill.com. Look them up and take a look at their menu, see if you like it. And for game time, nothing better than Pudley's Pub. Over at Fairgrounds Restaurant, 15 TVs, all to the same game, if you're lucky.
And they're HG.
And they're all HD, and they got good bar food, and you know, some places are just good places to watch a game, and Fairgrounds is one of them.
Just over 4 minutes
All
left.
right. Just over 4 minutes before half,
Yeah.
correct? And the Whalers trying to put something on the board. A little delay to Wallace, and he is brought down in the backfield, loss of about 4, maybe 5. And he'll be back to the 40. It'll be 2nd and 15. Now that one,
That's what you call going to the well one too many times.
Vineyard coaches called a timeout and probably held up a card that said number 39 is getting the ball in a huddle and knew exactly what was that. Actually, it's not as, they're going to give it some forward motion. It's not not as bad as it appeared first. It's only going to be 2nd and 12.
Look for Quinn Town right down that
Here you
side.
go. Town split to the far side, number 81. One man in the slot. Giambroni looks.
Freaking out.
That's a fly for Town.
See if Town
He
can
goes
get it.
up, gets a
Oh.
hand on the ball.
Play intended for
He had 2
Just a bit too
receivers and he
high,
out-jumped him,
yeah.
but he just couldn't make that catch.
going to bring up 3rd down and 11 to go.
This is when miracles happen.
Yeah. Let's see what the Whalers can pull off in the last
3rd and
4
12.
minutes. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, actually. Let's see what they got.
Town again split that way. Number 85 split to our side of the field. Uh-oh. High snap. Giambroni
Oh.
catches the ball, makes a nice play on the ball, but then
Splitting.
slips in a muddy field, and he is down at the 45. So the Whalers didn't take advantage of those 2 first downs, and now they'll be punting this one away at 4th and almost 20. Let's say 4th and 18. Whalers had a good chance there. We're getting some running, some momentum going, it looked like.
It's a great punt. Let's make sure we can take him down this time. Oh! Oh, and 20 stays in.
Run out of bounds by Bradley Cunningham.
I saw a block in the back on that play.
1st and 10, the Vineyard.
But nobody wearing a striped shirt saw it, so no flags on the play. The Vineyard ball on a 20.
Good pursuit by the Whalers on that.
Very good pursuit. Although I thought it was kind of gutsy for the kid to catch it. I thought that was gonna be a nice ball that took a Whalers bounce and got the Vineyard pinned back a little bit. But nothing like a gutsy punt returner.
Well, they already got their first results over there.
Sweep to the outside.
Handoff.
Yes.
Run down by David Wallace.
There you go, Wallace.
39.
David Wallace.
Once again.
It's like the Wallace that freed Scotland, wasn't that his name?
Did Mel Gibson play?
Mel Gibson played, yeah. And boy, he showed a little speed there from his linebacker spot. Got outside and made that tackle before the Vineyard runner had a chance to turn it up.
With a one-handed tackle.
Yeah. All right, it will be 2nd and 16.
Flags on the play.
False start.
Illegal motion on Martha's Vineyard.
All right, that's going to push Vineyard back 5 yards. Illegal motion. Thank God I don't play football anymore because thank God I'm not a kid because all the motions and stuff now would I'd be offside every play. Well, not every play. I get pulled out of the game fast, probably. All right, so Vineyard has a 2nd down, but they're on the 10-yard line, and it is 2nd and 20.
Corey Ryder's firing him up in
See
there.
if we can.
This is where you take advantage
Keep
of it.
pushing
Get
them
that
back.
defense pushed.
It's like
Two.
Nicky's back in the game too.
Good, Nick.
Nick Correa.
Nick Correa back in the game, so that bodes well for the Whalers at the middle. So let's hope that it was just a bang on the knee. That hurts. You don't know whether it's really hurt or it's injured or just hurt, but it hurts the same when you just hurt it and don't injure it than when you injure it. So we're glad to see him back in there. Oh!
Ooh, that's a great
Interception!
Oh, and an interception!
All right,
There we go,
31.
turning it around.
Perry, and they're going to bring the ball to the 25. Whalers had lots of pressure on a Vineyard quarterback and hit him just as he let the ball go, and that allowed Perry, who already had a bead on the ball, had left his receiver and was cutting toward the ball to catch a ball that would sort of flooded after he got hit. And it is going to be Whalers are going to get another chance at 2:20 left. And we see a helicopter landing on the field.
Could be the vice president.
Look at that.
Actually,
No, it's the med flight.
med flight.
All right.
It'd be great if a helicopter
say a
just
prayer
landed on
for
the field and Joe Biden jumped out. We saw Biden downtown yesterday shaking hands, doing the old-fashioned politician thing, shaking a few hands and getting a few pictures taken. That's a good-looking dog. I always wonder if that's actually his real dog or a prop dog.
What kind of dog was it?
A German Shepherd, good-looking dog too. Champ, his name was. Is that his name?
Champ?
Was Champ?
Oh gosh, that's such
Yeah.
a
See, you know, that is
prop
kind
dog
of
kind of name.
if it was a prop dog, that'd be
All
the perfect name
American.
for it, right?
Although I'm surprised I got the German, not a retriever or something.
20-second timeout.
20-second timeout by the Whalers. I think our fans at home can probably hear you telling me that, so why don't you just say it? Since we're all mic, and it's not like that information is coming through my headset. All right, Giambroni finds a little running room to the outside. There's a flag,
Oh, and the ball's loose.
and the ball's loose.
But the whistle was before the.
But there was a flag and a
Whistle
whistle
before.
at about the 10, right when he turned. So we'll see. That's
See.
all. You hate to see the flag there, although that's kind of
Very well
offensive holding kind of area. But we'll see what it is.
All right. Hopefully the Whalers can wrap up this half with a tie.
On us.
It's on us.
Holding on the Whalers. That'll be a pushing back. Whalers would hate to see them shoot themselves in the foot after the last drive. They sort of shot themselves in the foot a couple times, and now you get the ball inside the 10. You don't want to inside the red zone, as they say. So that is going to put the ball all the way back to the 20. We'll call it the 19.
Fortunate.
It is going to be still first down. The good news is
So it's Whaler ball.
it's Whaler ball and still first down, yes.
There we go.
You don't lose the ball. Here's a football,
right.
football advice. When you have a penalty, you don't lose the ball.
Ah, good to know.
You just lose some ground.
And that's
Couldn't they decline
football
it?
tip brought to you by John Stanton.
Oh, then why decline? It's going to push your team back. All right, Gambroni looking to throw. It's got Town in the
ball
end
goes
zone.
up.
Oh, that one was tipped by two
a little
defenders,
mangled,
and
yeah.
Town almost had it at the end line. That would have been a terrific catch.
Second down.
Ah,
It'll be second
14 to
and
go.
14.
It's a game of inches.
this kid's having a rough game. Playing so great, but you can see he's getting upset. All those great opportunities, he's been fumbling a bit.
They're going to get it. They're going to get
He's
it.
gonna get it though.
All right, Town is clear to go to guy. He's got two receivers on him everywhere. He's got two defenders on him everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
This time, Whalers split wide. Two receivers out to the far side of the field. One man in motion.
Ooh, almost.
Gonna keeper play.
Almost
Looks like it was
a
set
jump
up to be a keeper
Oh.
play.
All right,
Gambroni
two, he's
sticks
getting
two
loose.
tacklers.
Oh, but he's
looking
got
for the
two right on.
sideline.
Oh,
He
is he
turns it up. And he's knocked out of
Through on the
bounds.
sideline.
Short gain.
I think for a gain of only about two, but that was a terrific scrambling in the backfield
Yeah.
to get away from two.
Yeah, two pretty beastly looking vineyard kids coming at you.
Two tackles, he slipped.
He was able to escape the purple.
Brings up third down, about 11 yards to go.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
We got just under 2 minutes to go. You forget that the last 3 minutes of every football game is the longest.
Of every game ever played in any sport, yeah. Except horse racing.
Football, especially.
Another pass over the middle. Oh!
Play. Intended for
No,
a
do you
body
know that in
Wellington.
field hockey, the ball
Oh, Wellington
clock
had
doesn't stop
that.
after 2
Police gonna
minutes.
bring up fourth down.
Wellington was wide open. Beautiful throw,
Ah.
and just couldn't hold on to it on the goal line. So it is going to be 4th and 11. And unless they have a kicker like the varsity does, this is going to be go for the touchdown again.
See it. Big play.
Actually, the varsity kicker is Quintown.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Fourth
maybe they'll-
down. 11 to go.
But then this might be a little out of his range.
maybe far. The ball's up. Can it? Oh,
Oh,
There's the penalty.
unlucky. It's like you got kind of tabletop by a varsity player. Or vineyard, whatever they are. The purple one.
How could that not have been a penalty? Was it an uncatchable ball or?
well, yeah, if you fall down,
Yeah.
is it still a penalty? If it's not, you're
It was
not
kinda
clearly trying to
inadvertent,
make a
no.
play. It was inadvertent.
Yeah.
It was inadvertent, but it looked pretty a little skeptical there.
So if you're getting beat, you should inadvertently,
Really?
quote unquote, fall in front of the receiver.
Precisely.
Okay, well, Whalers couldn't put it in the end zone, and it's still 8-zip at minute 41. Let's see if the defense can bottle up the Vineyard again and get into the locker room. 8-0.
Quick play.
There it is.
Nice
Get-
play to the
oh,
outside.
Nice. Yeah, good job containing.
A very good job containing by Gambroni, right? By
Yeah,
Gambroni, number two. He
Yep.
did an excellent job. He's playing very well on
is.
defense. It's
Yeah.
nice when that
Second.
play
also is in
both.
the long line of Whaler quarterbacks who do well on defense as well as they do on offense. Just strung that one out. Excellent. Wait till his teammates came over, helped us to tackle, did his job perfectly. Oftentimes, it's not the defender who makes the tackle that has done a good job. It's especially on balls runs to the outside. It's generally the defender who sets the edge and forces that runner to slow down, stop, go to the inside, allows his teammates to make the tackle.
Oh, and he really did force him out. He kind of laid down the ground and couldn't let him go anywhere.
The middle, it looks like it's going to be pretty close to a first down for the Vineyard.
Third down and short for your Nantucket defense. Timeout White on the field.
Oh, Vineyard timeout.
Time coming up, you know, your hot favorites over at Booster Club Shack. Drill is now going. Hospitality tank fully functioning. Get out of the wind if you like.
There you go. We hear the announcer from the other side saying that
Sounding good.
the
Booster Club Shack.
Booster Club Shack is. We see the smoke. It's
Got
like getting a new Pope every time I come, and that white smoke
You
goes
get
up
the
the
hot
back.
dogs and
you know
hamburgers
the
and,
linguiça are being cooked, and
linguiça.
the EJ Harvey's chowder is being. I'm guessing it's from EJ, but the chowder is being made, and could be a secret family recipe by someone on the
Best.
Boosters Club. This, I came to Nantucket 30 years ago, and I used to. This is the best, if nothing else, Nantucket has the best food on a high school football game. Sometimes it's worth it just to come by and get something to eat, even if you're not watching the game. Oh! Wallace comes up with the ball. We'll see if it's good. Touchdown, being signaled for a touchdown. Wow, we'll have to go to the big Geno TV instant replay to see that
Not
one.
really sure it happened
It looked
there.
like Wallace
He
just grabbed it out of his hand.
There was a muddle, and then he came up with the ball, and it's a
Touchdown.
touchdown. It's fair. Ooh, there we go, Wallace. All right. All right, now we got a
Wallace
game
looked
on our
like-
hands.
Again, we were kind of half-heartedly gazing at that one and chatting. It did look like maybe he just grabbed it out of his hands. I don't know if the ball went down. But Wallace didn't dive on it. He came running straight through.
Looked like he tore it right out of his
He tore it
hands.
out of his hands and just ran untouched into the end zone.
He said, "Give me that."
All right, the Vineyard coaches over there in the other booth are saying that he just took it out of his hands.
I told you this team will excite you when you least expect it.
Well, we least expected that one. And now, Whalers on the board. A minute left before halftime. This is a very good thing.
Very important
Nice.
2-point conversion.
Yeah, right here. Nice to go in tied. Empty backfield. Gambroni's going to take it himself.
Oh,
And he's going to
here
go
he
in
goes.
untouched.
Just drops it in.
Beautiful blocking on that side. Number 4 and number 81 over there. Momentarily been told who that was. I know 81's Town, and 4 is
With a minute left to go.
Travis Denby.
Travis Denby. Made some excellent blocks out on the in the split out in the flat over there, and
Good read on Gambroni.
Gambroni
Finds the open space.
just went right in for a touchdown for the 2-point conversion, and they're going to go into the locker room tied up. Well, maybe. It's a minute left.
Yeah, we'll see. It ain't over till it's over.
It's not over till the fat lady sings.
You know, I don't think the Whalers have gone into the half trailing this season yet.
Wow.
So that would have been a first.
A minute first, but
We'll see. Still got a minute.
We don't have to, yes.
still got a minute. Yeah.
Good point. They're probably going to score another one. You watch.
Yeah, I'll fire it up now.
This has been, when you think about it, an amazingly close game, except for a special teams letdown where the Vineyard were able to run back a punt, and a faux pas on the Vineyard where the running back couldn't hold on to the ball, and resulted in a Nantucket touchdown. Other than that, neither offense really able to put anything together, and both defenses playing excellent. All right, Town getting ready to kick. A little windy down here. He's going to get a hold. Oh,
Great
nice
kick.
kick.
Real
It's
deep.
going to be
Oh,
over his head, and it's already
right,
touched it, so it's
right
going to be
through
live
his
ball.
hands.
And he's going to get dropped.
It was like a
3 or
Stooges
4
act.
Whalers there, and they're going to drop him at the 5-yard line.
There we
That
go,
was an
Whalers.
excellent kick
Where do we first
and an
10?
excellent pursuit by the Whaler kickoff team.
Flags on the play. Offsides on Nantucket.
Oh.
Wait, how's that offsides?
Well, you can't
10 yards.
you can't cross the line where the ball's kicked until the ball's kicked.
Oh, someone.
Someone did.
Oh boy, Whalers are not giving themselves any breaks this game.
No, they're not, because
Make
that
it
would
a
have
real
been
struggle.
a terrific place to have the position to have the Vineyard in. And now the ball is going to come all the way back to. They're going to kick it again. It looks
Make them
like.
kick it again.
Yeah, make them kick it again.
All right, let's see that play again.
But the good news is the Whalers' defense has really been stopping
Yes.
the Vineyarders.
And the kickoff team, and it's tough to say the offensive team, the defense, the kickoff team, because on this level of high school football, and
Pretty
especially in
mixed.
this town where they've never had a lot of football players, all these kids are playing on all these teams. It's the same kids and the same numbers on the kickoff team, on the punt team, on the offense and defense, and that's a tough way to play football. A lot of high schools in Division I and II, kids only play one offense or defense.
That's right.
The kids here play both sides, and that's kind of it's kind of an old-fashioned football thing that is good to see.
But that's where they're in good shape. They're in better shape a lot of times because they have to play both ways.
Yep.
81
All right.
Twin Town set to put a foot into it.
All
Town
right.
set to kick again.
Town once again.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
An even better
And
kick.
a nice kick.
All right,
Gets on the 25. Takes a tackle
There
off,
we
and he's
go.
brought down
Get
on the
him down.
33. But
Van Peterson, Ryder.
would have been a lot nicer to have it at the 5.
Yeah,
Down,
Obviously.
on a tackle.
unfortunately.
First
That's
step
true,
off
that's
the Vineyard
true.
from the 33-yard line of their own.
The Vineyard has not shown us a passing game at all. That could be something that.
No, they've been on the ground almost exclusively. We might see some of that here.
Exclusive to the
Right,
ground.
looking for a little razzle dazzle.
See, a glamour play right here.
A fancy pants play, man. All right. One back goes up. This will be passing. You're right.
83's got.
Ooh, that one could have been
Almost.
intercepted
That was
too.
pretty close.
Town put good pressure on the
Pretty
quarterback,
close.
had his hands up. You know how it is, teach guys get their hands up. He had his hands up nice.
Second down.
And that one was, maybe that was the reason that the Vineyard doesn't have a passing game. That one was just up there for grabs.
I didn't know it was duck season.
If any Vineyard parents are watching at home, that was Scott Capizzo. You can reach him at box. Well, we won't say his box number. All right, 2nd and 10.
There he goes.
Again,
Ah, great job.
boy, Town is really putting a lot of pressure. He's got his ears back, and he is just coming.
Oh no.
And also a flag.
It's going to be a flag. It's going to be
Intentional grounding.
intentional grounding. Wasn't he outside the box? Did they do that in high school? He gets outside of the pocket?
This ain't the pros.
I mean, no, is that just a
I
pro
thought it
rule or
was-
is it a
I
high
thought
school
it was-
rule too?
No, I thought it was high school as well.
Well, if it's a high school rule, he was clearly outside the
he was.
outside the pocket, outside the box, as they say. But
Quinn
it's
Town.
not going to matter.
Quinn Town with a huge rush on that.
Town
Yeah.
is just, like I say, he's got his ears back and he's just coming in. And nobody seems to be wasting much time blocking him, so he's got a free pass to the quarterback.
Call him. Chase him down, Quinn Town.
Here he goes. A lot of
Again.
pressure again. They're going to set up a screen
Oh,
in the
but they
middle.
got the ball. There you go.
Oh,
You're down by David Wallace.
Wallace brings it
Thankfully,
down.
he's
Defensive ball.
able to pull off a tackle. I thought that was going to be another one of those scramble plays.
Korea on the pursuit.
On us?
The timeout.
I think he was just
Timeout.
marking the ball again. Yeah, I think he was just marking the ball. Town made a good tackle on that. Little middle screen set up by the Vineyarders. It is going to be 4th and 8.
I mean, that screen was a nice play. It set up well, if you think about it.
It was set up very well because, you know, I mean, that's what you do when you get lots of pressure on the quarterback. You just let the pressure come in and drop it off to the middle, but Town figured it out. Was able to turn around and make that tackle. My Wallace figured out, able to make that tackle from behind.
But if it wasn't for Wallace, he was wide open.
17 seconds left. Be interesting to see the Whalers get another crack at the end zone. All right, 4th and 8, let's say.
18.
18. Yes, 18. Yep.